Hey y'all, it's Taylor from Tattoo Teacher Plans. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a plan with me for June 19th through June 25th, and this is actually my last week in this planner. Next week I'm going to be moving into my new planner, which I'm super excited about. But let's get started. I'm a little bit behind this week because I was in Dallas all weekend for my little nephew Grayson to be born, and so I just got back today, and this is Monday. So I'm going to be back planning Monday a little bit, and then I'll plan the rest of the week. So I'll be using this kit from Planning World. This is my first Planning World kit, and it is so pretty. Okay, so we've got the deco here, which is adorable. By the way, this is matte paper, and it's so saturated. It's printed so nicely. So, like, the full boxes, like, the quality of the matte paper is just incredible. Okay, so then we have some icons, some checklists, which I think I will use some of these. 3 checklists. I don't know what you call these without the hearts, because that's a 3-heart checklist. A little bit of functional deco. I'm not going to use the date dots, but I will probably use the little hearts. The bottom washi, which is gorgeous, so pretty. I want to take a Mexican vacation right now. And the weekend banner and the habit tracker I will be using, so stinking cute. So I won't be doing my little weekend washi because this is so decorative. And then the full box, which I already gave you a sneak of, but these are so pretty, super cute. I've got the heart checklists, no, the heart check boxes. I always say that wrong. We've got the washi strips, the half boxes and quarter boxes, lots of quarter boxes, I like that. And the little things and the headers. So let's get started on this. I feel so behind because usually I plan on like Sunday or Saturday of the week before, and so I couldn't do that this week, and we're doing it as it comes. Okay, so I have my list up here of what we need to do, but I have a feeling this is going to be a little bit of a hot mess. I mean, it'll turn out cute, but me actually planning this is going to be a little bit of a hot mess because I feel a little flustered. Alright, so let's start with the bottom washi and get that down first. This is so pretty. Usually I cut that like thick washi like this down. Can I not talk? Okay. Usually I cut down thick washi like this, but I think with the decorative elements that I like and the light colors, it'll feel like still kind of airy. I don't like the thick washi when it like takes up too much of the spread and its attention, but I don't think this one does that. It's very pretty. By the way, this kit is called Hola. Super cute. Alright, so if you did not see my last plan with me, finally, my little nephew was born, Grayson Kim. He is half Korean because my brother-in-law Sam is Korean, and so he has a Korean name as well, which is Ki Hwan. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I think I am. What do I want to do next? I feel like I want some washi up here. Let me go grab some and I'll be right back. Okay, I grabbed these 3 that I thought might work because y'all know I'm not a super fan of pink. And I think that maybe looking at it, this one, the blue striped, is going to be the best one. So I'm going to put that along the top. I don't always do this, but sometimes, especially when I don't have a very busy week, I like to put up some washi at the top. So it has been a long weekend, obviously, waiting for a baby to be born. And then I had a 6-hour drive home from Dallas. And I just got home a little while ago. Wanted to get this done and over with. Not that I don't enjoy it, but I wanted it done because I am type A, and it's way past time for me to have this done. So I had to do it ASAP. So next week is the new planner, and I am excited about that. It's going to be a little bit different than this one, but not too much. Not so much that it'll be like hard to adapt to it. Okay, so here, weekend banner, which is, oh, it's cut all the way around. Very cute, but delicate. Okay, don't tear it. Don't tear it. Is that centered? Hopefully it is. Ah. Okay. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, I think if I have the flags, I'll go ahead and do that. I don't know if this kit came with them or not. I don't think that it did. I might want to do like I did last week and do like some deco up there instead of flags. This is my last week needing flags. I think this will cover. Oh yeah. Nope. We had this problem 2 weeks ago. I need something bigger than that. Okay. Maybe 2 of them. 2 flowers will work. Oh yeah. So the new planner has 2 big flags instead of 2 little ones, and they're kind of up here. So it'll be a little bit of adapting, but nothing too major. Okay, what should I put over there? Maybe taco? That'd be cute. Kind of peeking over. Okay, I'm gonna get some white out like I did last time and kind of white out a little bit of it so it doesn't peek through. This whiteout sucks, but we're gonna make it work. Okay, I keep meaning to get some different whiteout, but I just never do because I never think about it. Oh, that's cute. Okay, I'll cut those off later. I don't need to right now. Okay, let me work on, well, I might as well do it now. I'm gonna flip my planner. It's weird that this is the last week in this planner. Spent a whole year with it. Now, if you remember from a couple of months ago, I got my planner recoiled at Office Max, and I have slowly started to regret that decision. So this weekend I'm going to get it recoiled all back together with this big coil, and hopefully I will be satisfied with that. I mean, I won't be having to open it anymore, so I don't think that'll be a problem. But I just want everything to be together. Okay, so let's work over here on the sidebar. Now, it's going to be a little bit different from what I normally do. I usually do a to-do list, meal planning, habit tracker, and cleaning list. But since I didn't get all of my cleaning done last weekend because I was going out of town, I'm going to actually sprinkle my cleaning over in these few days. And I'll just leave that off for this week. So I'll put maybe since I have 8 full boxes, I don't usually use all 8, so might as well use them. But I kind of want to use this one up in the corner. Oh, I love Planning World paper. It's so nice. The new planner also doesn't have the script right there, which is kind of nice because you can move your full box all the way up to the top. And then since we have Taco Tuesday here, I think just to take up some space, I will put this right here because I don't have anything going on tomorrow morning. Not that it really matters. I plan semi-chronologically, but not fully. So it just kind of like ends up how it ends up. Let me go ahead and pick one for over here. Maybe the girl. Well, it's got the same pattern as the bottom washi. I may save that for another spot. Let me do this one, and then these other ones I can cut up as I go. That's cute. Now I've seen other shops use this clip art, and I think Planning World with this kit did it best because she used all of the images, and then when she did layer them, she layered them like really, really well. I don't know why I can't get this lined up, but I like how she put it together and how she did everything. It's not too busy, but it's not too simple, and there's not a lot of like repeating stuff, which is like one of my pet peeves. Alright, now while I'm here, I think I'm going to go ahead and do my High Five for Friday list, and I think I'll use the orange because the orange is not in the bottom washi, and usually I go down into the bottom washi. Can you see this? Hopefully you can. But I'm not going to do that this week because it's so pretty, and because this week is like kind of boring and not a lot is going on. So I'll put that there and I'll label it later. Okay, so sidebar. That's what I was doing before I got distracted. Okay, sidebar. Alright, usually I do a to-do list, and I think that I will go ahead and use a full, I feel like I should use a full box. Might as well. Let me use a blue one. And headers. Let me do it this week. I'm going to leave a little bit of white space because that's how I like it. I think that full box is a little bit crooked, but that's alright. Line that up. Okay. And then I think I'm going to repurpose one of these for, unless I have meal. Oh, I do have meals. Okay. So since I have some different colors, I'm going to go ahead and use them. So I'm going to use the green, the blue, and the orange, just because I'm not super big into pink. Although that is kind of a cool color, pink. It's like a purpley pinkish color. It made no sense. Okay, if I can get that off. Let me do blue. Do I have like a... Okay, instead of doing this week here, I'm going to do to do, and I think I'll just go ahead and use orange here instead, and then use this week for my meals. So again, leave a little white space, and meals. I haven't meal planned at all yet, but that's on my to-do list for today. So this is for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I've got to get back on the Whole30 horse because this weekend was a little bit hard being everywhere. Okay, so then do I have room for a full box? That is the question. Okay. Okay, let me use the girl here. No, because I don't want it to be close to that. But that is room enough, or enough room. Let me use this one because it's still kind of like sparkly, but not like crazy, unless I have an idea. Okay, I got these from Hobby Lobby, and I just thought they were kind of cool and went with this theme. But maybe I can layer one of them. It's just kind of dark. I don't know that that would work, but I might be able to incorporate those somewhere. I'm gonna put this down here. I'll figure out something to do there. Maybe some deco. We'll figure that out later. Okay, so then first things first, I drove back home today. Oh, there's the little flags. Oh well, that looks cute anyway. Okay, so is there a car? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna use this little car to show me driving back. And what am I looking for? Oh, okay, I want to mark that me and little Grayson had a little cuddle sesh before I left. We got to hang out with each other for like 2 hours before I left. So I'm going to put that there for that. And then I will put in some of this washi. This is from, where's it from? I believe this is from Hobby Lobby, but I may be wrong. I'm gonna cover up most of the day because that's what I did almost the whole day, was a drive. The most boring drive in all of Texas, probably. Okay, and then I will use a quarter box. Let me use this one to mark driving home. And I kind of like, okay, so I got these from Reese Plans, RIS Plans, and these are all of the new Bubba Bear Studio stamplers because she is a excellent planner friend and she does PR for them now, and she sent me each of the samplers, which is incredible, and thank you so much, Reese. So what I'm gonna do is try to incorporate some of these, and I think actually hers will work best for this week. Like, look how cute they are. I think Mona needs to go with my drive because that is not a fun drive. Like, how cute is that? She matches perfectly. But I'm going to try to incorporate some more of these because they are just too cute. Oh, so cute. Okay. I was going to use the car, but I don't know that I really need it. I think that's pretty cute to show driving home. And then when I got home, I had a couple of to-dos that I wanted to get done. Oh no, I forgot my habit tracker. I have to put that in. Let me cut this down. That removes really easily. I'm surprised. Okay, let me put in this habit tracker, and then I'm gonna cut this full box down just a smidge. Okay, that'll work perfectly. Cut off a little too much, but that's okay. That is just fine. I'm gonna save this for later. Okay, now, Monday. All right, so I got home. What did I do? Let me just put a to-do list here. So I'm filming right now. Filming, what else am I doing? I got a meal plan. I need to, I don't know, I'll figure out. I have a bunch of stuff to do there. Okay, and then Tuesday. Okay, I'm gonna mark, do I have like food? Let me do this. It's like looks like a little crock pot to mark that I am doing a meal reset. I'll just use one of the TVs and cover the little icon part. So I need to get back on track. And part of that's going to be going to the grocery store. So let me go ahead and put down I need to go to the store. What else? Oh, I need to upload my plan with me. Okay, I have the little computer. Let me go ahead and use a quarter box for that. This one. Put that down here. That's where I usually put my filming stuff. I don't know what time of the day I'm gonna get that done, but I'll get it done. And I need to mow the yard. And I need to water the yard. And I need to, what else? Oh, I need to read. I need to get out some more stickers. I'll do that in a little bit. Then Wednesday. Oh, I need to mark something on Wednesday. So I love makeup a lot. I have kind of curbed my obsession a little bit with planning, but I definitely buy a lot of makeup. I have a huge collection, and one thing I want to add to my collection is the new Jaclyn Hill palette. Oh, it looks so good, and it's from Morphe, so it's affordable. Where's my deco? There it is. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm gonna use this one because it's kind of like makeup related-ish. It's like, it says 24 karat gold face mask. So I'm gonna layer that on top of here. I hate writing on Wednesday, but we're gonna have to do it. Okay, and then I'm gonna layer that right here to remind me, because there is a pre-order and it's happening Wednesday morning. For me, it's 10 a.m. So I need to make sure that I get on right then and do that. But I have to work. Oh, I forgot. Okay, let me move this down. I might have to order later. I heard that it's going to be a permanent item. I don't know if that's true or not. Hopefully it is. Okay, so I have to go into work one more day for summer school. Thank the Lord. Summer school was a challenge. Oh, it always is, but this year was just like really hard. Okay, let me use maybe one of these guys and then layer some of this cut washi behind it for more interest. I think this one is kind of cool. Yeah, and those are the same. Good. Okay. So it's only in the morning. It will go to like 12:30 at the latest. It's just testing, state testing. It's super boring, but like I've said before, summer school is easy money, and it's my vacation money, so I'm willing to put up with the pain. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. And then I will put this here. So hopefully I will find some time to order that before it's sold out. I don't know if it's actually going to sell out or if they're just gonna let everybody order and then just like send it out as it goes. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, I need to do some more cleaning on this day and my midweek stuff, which is not really midweek, but this cute little 3 space. That's so cute. Okay, use that. But then I'm gonna backtrack a little bit and put a to-do list on this day. And this should be like all cleaning stuff. Let me do a green. Haven't done one of those yet. So this is just like catching up time right here. Okay, cleaning time, that's perfect. We'll do that. Okay, that's cute. And, okay. I kind of want to mark my Happy Mail that I got today too, because it was so good. I'm gonna put that right there. And I'll just maybe mark over here. All right, next is Thursday. I don't have anything going on Thursday, which is awesome. Okay, for my title for my High Five for Friday list, let me go ahead and do the orange little quarter box. And I'm gonna find a little piece of deco. I've been doing that lately and it's kind of cute. Or, I think this is adorable. Let me use this, and it matches like perfectly for my High Five for Friday list. These are from Bubba Bear Studios. And Thursday, I don't have anything else on Thursday. Nothing at all. Okay, so then Friday, not a lot going on Friday either. So let me put in another to-do list. Because I'm sure there's going to be some things that are going to come up. And I'll do that here. Nope. Okay, there we go. All right, we'll have that ready. Then my prayer list, that's when I'm going to repurpose one of these guys. I really like this pattern. I think I'll do that. And then maybe one of these will work to cover up that to-do. Or I can just cut it off. Let me just cut it off. And then I'll use a piece of deco. Flowers, yes. And a little thing for a header. Okay, so this is going to be for my prayer list. Now I can actually add little Grayson's name to my prayer list instead of just baby or nephew. Okay, that's really cute. And okay, I have a lot of things that I need to work on when it comes to like social media stuff. So I'm gonna put that here. Well, I'll move it up a little bit. Let me put it here just to stagger a little bit. And this will be for, let me just do a little things header. And this will be like my social media to-dos. I don't think I have an icon to go with that. But let's see. Let me switch out. I'm gonna switch out the laptop if it'll work, if it'll come up. It's not gonna come up, so we'll use the little camera and put that right there. All right, that's cute. And then what else? Oh, I'm gonna take my planner to get recoiled or back to being how it should be. I'm going to take this little pattern box, and I'll probably do that on Saturday. And I bet I have a little planner somewhere if there's not one in here. Okay, here we go. Little planner. I'll put that right there to mark me taking that in. And that may be everything. Okay, let me grab a couple of little icons out of my collection, and I will be back to do that part, and then I'll fill in everything. Okay, so just to finish up a couple of things that I mentioned but I haven't done yet, I have these little mowers from Carolina's Crafts, and I'm probably gonna mow on Wednesday. And then I also need to water, and I think maybe this one or this one matches the best, the little orange. So we're gonna do that. It's supposed to be really hot, but I think if I get out there early, it won't be too bad. All right, so water and mow. I hate mowing, but I'm coming to terms with that. Oh, okay. I need to catch up on my reading. I slacked off big time last week. I mean, I was a little distracted, but I need to catch up on that. I don't know what it is about the pattern of this one, but it makes it look sideways for some reason. I don't know. Is that in my head? I mean, it's lined up right. It just looks weird. Okay. Anyway, there's not a ton of room, but I'm going to fit it in right here. These are from Lena's planner. They're just little glasses, and I need to catch up on my reading. I have 3 chapters to read this week. I'm reading Uninvited by Lisa Turkhurst. I think that's her last name. And it's really good, but it's like heavy reading, so I only read like a couple of chapters a week, and then I like do my reading questions and stuff that go along with it. But I need to catch up because I'm a little bit behind. Okay, then I have these little nail polishes from Fox and Cactus, and I'm going to use one of these for this week, somewhere on the weekend. I don't know which color I want to use. I have another full sheet of these, but I feel like I should use these up. Maybe with the yellow. I think the yellow, there's not a ton of yellow in this. I kind of want to bring out the yellow. I think I will put it in my to-do list. Alright, I think that is everything. So I do have these stickers that I want to use somewhere, but I think I'm going to wait and see how the spread is kind of going before I add in any of those. And then I want to add in Boo somewhere because he is so cute. I think I'll put him right here. Okay. Yes. He's so adorable. Okay, and then maybe this little guy here. Oh, you know what? I'm going to use this little nerdy raindrop to water my yard because that would be super cute. Yes, that's cute. And it matches super well. All right. That may be everything. Okay, I'm going to fill this out and I will be right back. Alright, so here's my pre-planning all done and filled out. Let me show you what I have left for the rest of the week. So I have lots of headers, lots of littles, bunch of icons. I might try to use some more of those. I've got a lot of the washi, 1/2 box left. Oh, I didn't even put in my workouts. Oh, okay. I'll figure that out later. I have 4 full boxes, 2 heart boxes, and I'm not going to use any more of that, and I still have half of the deco. So I'm in a good spot for now, and I will be back to show you the rest of the week all finished in a bit. So here is the final spread from the Ola kit from Planning World. I think I got a lot of use out of this kit, so let me show you what I have left. I love how this turned out, it's super cute. Okay, so I didn't use very many headers, but I used a bunch of the little things. Almost all of that. In hindsight, I wish I would have used the checklist instead of the check boxes, but oh well. Can't turn back now. Some washi strips left, 2 heart boxes, 1 full box. I used all of the deco because it was adorable, and I used almost all of this sampler from Reese Plans. That's from Bubba Bear Studios. So here it is. I did get my hands on the Jaclyn Hill palette. Super excited about that. But this is really cute. I like it. I will definitely be shopping at Planning World again because I love this kit. I like her paper too. It's like soft and really easy to write on. So alright, that's it for this week. Thank you for joining me, and like this video if you liked it. Subscribe, comment down below if you have any questions or comments, and thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you later. Bye!